Have you ever wanted to venture out and try something new, but you felt that you were not good enough? Have you ever started something, a project, may it be, a diet or training for a race, and you gave up prematurely because you feel as though everybody's meant to succeed except you? Or have you ever had something tugging at your heartstrings, but you didn't pursue it because you felt deep down inside that you weren't worthy enough to have it? If any of this sounds familiar, it could be a result of what's referred to as an overactive critical voice. Now, what in fact causes an overactive critical voice? Well, it could result from a number of things. First and foremost, trauma, a parent, a bully at school, a sibling, a relative, a friend, or maybe even the dominant culture that we live in. So it's also important to know that from person to person, our overactive critical voice can vary. And for some individuals, it can be much more intense or critical. And this typically happens for individuals that have experienced trauma in their life. So what in fact does the overactive critical voice sound like? Well, it might sound something like this. Well, you look really fat in that dress, or you have no friends. At any rate, the voice can be so demeaning and it can cause you a whole host of problems. So what in fact are some tips or strategies to overcome or conquer an overactive critical voice? Well, I might suggest this. First and foremost, focus on 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. Another tip might be to focus on a particular song, start singing it, or just, singing it out loud. You might also focus on your breath or breathing. Another tip or strategy might be to focus on a particular object. Might it be a picture in a room or a bird flying outside? The goal is to distract yourself so as you're not fixating on that overactive critical voice. And I also want to say, if you have tried to no avail a number of strategies and techniques over and over again, but you just can't get rid of that overactive critical voice, you might need a little bit more assistance. And I just want to let you know that once upon a time, I had a very overactive critical voice, and I was able to and continue to be able to conquer it so it doesn't impede my goals, my dreams, and my desires. So with that, you can feel free to reach out to me at www.monicashelp.com. And finally, if you find this video helpful or useful, please press the like button. So with that, I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.